So today I want to talk about the importance of having multiple revenue streams. Now in this day and age, with everything being online, there really is no excuse not to have multiple streams of revenue coming in, especially with all of the wealth of knowledge that's out there for us. There's a lot of work that you can do online. You don't even have to leave your house. So I'm going to talk about my 5 revenue streams and explain them just a little bit, and I'll also give some examples of other revenue streams if you are looking to branch out, give you some ideas, and I'll also kind of go over how of those mesh together as one total source of monthly income. So the first way that I make money from home, and the most lucrative way, is through e-commerce, meaning reselling merchandise or selling new merchandise on eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, Etsy, any of those online platforms that you see. Also selling locally, but that's not technically e-commerce, but selling merchandise, period, where you take something and you sell it for profit. E-commerce, that's the first way I make money. The second way that I make money is through Amazon Merch, which is a t-shirt design service. You submit your t-shirt designs straight up to Amazon, and Amazon takes care of all of the printing, shipping, customer service, and every time one of the designs that you created sells, you earn a royalty. So that's the second way I make money. The third stream of revenue that I have comes from YouTube, which of course, as everybody knows, my YouTube channel, you create videos, you get paid for ad revenue. Pretty straightforward. That's the third stream. The fourth way that I make money is through affiliate links, meaning you have special links that you promote of products that you promote, you put them out there on social media, and you get paid a commission when anybody makes a purchase through them. And the fifth revenue stream that I have is actually kind of an afterthought. I don't really do it a whole lot just because it's not as lucrative, but that includes Amazon Mechanical Turk and doing online surveys. And if you've never heard of Amazon Mechanical Turk, it's basically a Amazon forum where people can contract out online labor and you get paid per job that you do. And then the other way, online surveys, is exactly what it sounds like. You go online, you submit questionnaires, and you get paid per survey. I don't really do those very much anymore, but occasionally I will, sit at the computer if I have some free time, or if there's nothing else going on, maybe I'll take 5 minutes and I'll do a survey real quick, or I'll take 5 minutes and I'll do some contract labor on Amazon. And if you are at all interested in what that looks like, there are videos to come of that, so be watching my channel for those. But those are, I guess they're kind of 2 in 1. Amazon Mechanical Turk and surveys are the fifth way that I make money from home. So now I want to stick some dollar amounts on those multiple revenue streams. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want to show you how every little bit adds up, how streams from all of these different avenues can all add up to one salary for you from home. Now, these dollar amounts are fictitious. These are not my actual numbers. They are literally just numbers that I pulled out of thin air because they're nice and rounded out for mathematical purposes. And if I try to throw some exact numbers with like change and weird random dollar amounts, it's going to do nothing but confuse everybody. So these numbers are just for demonstrational purposes. Okay, so here is how those 5 revenue streams break down. So first we start with e-commerce, which is an average of $40 earned per day. And then the second comes from merch, which is an average of $30 per day. The third, YouTube, is an average of $20 per day. And then affiliate links are combined $4 and $3 spread across eBay affiliates and Amazon affiliates. So $7 a day for affiliate links. And then lastly, we're going to average out Mechanical Turk or surveys being $3 a day, which of course is the least. So all of that But when all is said and done, all 5 of those revenue streams average out to $100 per day, which accumulates to $3,000 per month or $36,000 per year. Now, I know that this part is going to vary on where you live in the country, but I can tell you that $36,000 a year is a little more than I was making as a general manager of a Holiday Inn Express. And I had to work way more hours. And I had to manage a whole bunch of people to policies that I did not create. And I didn't like it. And I couldn't work in my pajamas. I actually had to dress up every single day. And I made less money than I make now. Yeah, I'll take what I'm doing now over that any day of the week. So now, is that a ton of money? Is that just the end-all be-all of your successful financial future? No. But like I said, it's a start. It's a nice round number that I was using to show you guys. The whole purpose of this is to show you how little revenue streams over the course of several platforms can all add up to be a lot more than you think. When you first look at it, you think $40 a day, that's not a whole lot. But when you add $40 a day to $30 to $20 to $7 to $3, it all adds up to a pretty decent salary. And you always have the option to grow it as much as you want to grow it, because it's on you, not anybody else. Now, when you have multiple revenue streams, you definitely have to allocate your time correctly. You need to organize each task and you need to prioritize. Of course, you probably want to prioritize those things that make you the most amount of money. You want to give those the most time, but you definitely need to organize your time so that you can maximize the time that you need on each task that brings you the most money. For example, if you are breaking down all of these revenue streams, you might spend a couple hours a day listing on eBay or Amazon, and do that every day of the week. Couple hours every single day. You might want to dedicate 1 day a week to your social media, like your YouTube, your Instagram, your blog, whatever that revenue stream is. You might want to dedicate 1 day out of the week to coordinating all of that. You might want to spend 1 day a week working on all of your affiliate links, creating all of the promos for it, and using a program like later.com to schedule all of your social media links to spread out throughout the week. But really, you only spend 1 day doing it. And then maybe you just want to spend a 30-minute lunch break doing something like the Amazon Mechanical Turk, or doing some surveys, or allocate your morning coffee to creating your merch t-shirt designs. You just want to kind of spread everything out so nothing is too time-consuming or overwhelming for you. And now, why would you want to waste your time on something like Amazon Mechanical Turk? Or why would you want to waste your time doing a $2 or $3 survey? Well, the reason why I choose to do that is because that is income that I can control. E-commerce, you do the work and you basically sit around and wait for your merchandise to sell. And once it sells, then you get the money. But something like online contract labor or doing surveys, you know that you are making a certain dollar amount when you're doing the task. And once the task is completed, you have the money. You're not doing work now and depending on someone else to follow through with a sale so that you have money in your pocket. That is why I think it's important to utilize something like that. Even though it's only a few dollars a day, it's still controlled income. You're creating multiple revenue streams. You really want a mix. You don't want all of your eggs in one basket. You don't want to have everything in e-commerce, because if sales are slow, you have nothing else coming in. So try a little bit of a mix. Try to do a little bit of sales, maybe get something like some passive income, and then pay per job labor. Am I making sense? That way, if one market is down, you have other things to fall back on. If you have everything in e-commerce, if your 3 revenue streams are eBay, Amazon, and Poshmark, and sales are slow, or if it's a slow time of year and people aren't shopping, then you're gonna feel it because all of your revenue streams are in the exact same market. Try to spread it out. Try to do some in sales, some passive income, maybe, you know, pay per labor like you would with Mechanical Turk, things like that. Now I want to give you some ideas of multiple revenue streams. I know that a lot of you that watch my channel already sell on eBay, Amazon, Poshmark. You're buying and reselling merchandise for profit. And if you're looking for other revenue streams, maybe I can give you some ideas. Maybe you could be a virtual assistant for somebody. There is a lot of information out there related to becoming a virtual assistant. That would be answering emails, making phone calls, keeping track of schedules. VAs are really super popular right now. So you could be a virtual assistant for somebody and create your own hours. You could create a Fiverr account and you can sell yourself for $5. Yeah, I said sell yourself for $5. What I mean is, if you have a special skill, you can market your special skill and basically charge $5 for it. Whatever special skill you have, whether it's drawing a picture or proofreading or writing an article, writing reviews for people, you can charge $5 for your services on websites like Fiverr. If you don't want to have a YouTube channel, you can always start a blog. Blogging is a really awesome way to get that same ad revenue that people get with YouTube channels, but instead of having videos instead of having ads play on videos, you have ad banners on your blog, which also ties in to affiliate links. If you have a blog or a really popular Instagram page, you can use affiliate links to make commission. If something like merch is really intriguing, but you've been waiting for your Amazon merch approval for a really long time, or you haven't started the approval process yet and know that there is a very long wait, you could go to a website like Teespring and start sending your designs there and see how it goes. If you're currently doing e-commerce, you could consider selling locally if you haven't done that yet. If you have a lot of items in an eBay or Amazon store and they're just not moving, you could try flipping them locally to get your money faster. You could be an Uber or a Lyft driver. That's all the rage right now. Although I've never done it, I've heard of lots of people being really successful at it. And that is a controlled income as well, mainly because you get paid for as much as you can work. I've also heard of a lot of people starting Airbnb. I've never done it myself. I don't think I ever would, just because I really never leave my house. But if you leave for the weekend a lot, you can rent out your house, or you could rent out a room for Airbnb, and that could be another revenue stream as well. There's a website that I've recently heard of called TaskRabbit. I haven't really looked into it, but it sounds very, very interesting, because TaskRabbit is a website where you can go and you can find people that are looking for individuals to run errands for them. And so you can get paid for running errands for people. We could always go old school and babysit. If you have a free Friday night or a Saturday night, I've seen lots of people post on local Facebook pages or Craigslist that they're looking for someone for weekly date night babysitting. You could always spend a few hours a week babysitting another kid, which is another way of controlled income because you get paid per job. You could take something that you're good at and you can market it locally. I've heard of a lot of people around me doing things like local laundry service, where they will weekly pick up bags of clothes from their neighbors or people in the community, and they will just wash the clothes at their house and deliver it dried and folded, and they get paid weekly for picking up weekly laundry bags. You know, if you're really good at party planning, you can market party planning services. Think about something that you're good at and just market it to your local community. You can make money that way. And the last thing that I have as a suggestion kind of ties in to like doing online surveys and things like that, but it's being a mystery shopper. I know that sometimes it seems a little, but I have heard of lots of websites that are very legit. You know, you go shopping and you give reviews of the customer service of cashiers. You count how many of certain sizes are on the racks. You go and you buy a sandwich and you give a review on it, and they reimburse you for your sandwich and they pay you for it. You know, I am in the process of looking into some more of these mystery shopper sites, but I'm very intrigued, and people do make a couple $100 a month doing just that. Couple $100 a month for shopping and eating. Yeah, I'd do that. I'd do that in a second. My point is, there is a lot of ways of making money from home. If you thought that selling on eBay was the only way that you can make money, you are way wrong. There's lots of other things that you can do. You just have to get really creative, and you have to hit Google and do some research. The information is out there. There's blog posts, there's articles. It's amazing the amount of things that you can do. And the more revenue streams that you have, the more money that you can make. And always remember that every little bit helps. It all adds up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and let me know. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to me yet, I hope you will. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you with my next video. Bye.